Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. And yes, it is a morning. It's a Friday morning this morning, and we're back again with another Goodwill Bins haul. And if I didn't say welcome to my channel, this is clayrammage. I went this morning to the Goodwill Bins, and I took my friend Todd with me. It was the first time he's ever been to the bins today, and so it was a learning experience for him, but we had a lot of fun and found some good treasures for resale. So if you're new to our channel, welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us. If you're newly subscribed, thank you for that as well. And thank you to all my regular subscribers and commenters. I love it when you guys comment on different things that I find, what's your favorite, which memories they bring back, what you don't like, what creeps you out, like the crocodile head last week. That was kind of fun, wasn't it? Anyway, so please feel free to comment, and we can go from there. So yeah, I'm going to get the big stuff out of the way first. So, and these were one of the first things we found. My friend Todd actually found the first one. He found Mrs. Claus and says, "What about this? Do you think this is worth much?" And I was like, "Oh, you know what? It is kind of vintage, and it does have the copyright dates on the side. And the latest one on here is 1990. It's one of those motion detected things. So I quickly looked it up, thinking, $25 or something. But there's one that just sold of Mrs. Claus alone for $40. I was like, oh, sweet. But the exciting thing was we found Mr. Claus as well. Both of them still in the box. We'll have to check out the batteries, see if they still work, and all that. It looks like somebody tried to sell them on a garage sale for $3 and they didn't sell. But the fact there's no current listings and there's only one sold listing of these particular items is a good sign. But in the same bin then we found another motion Santa. So this one's bigger. This one's a Ren Knock Animations. Again, I couldn't find anything on him either, so I'll have to do some more more looksy, more further investigation, shall we say, to see if we can find any more information on him. But all three of those were a good find, I think. So we all total today, we spent $22 for everything. And at our bins, electronics, which is either with a power cord or battery powered, are all 99 cents. So I paid $3 for all three of those figures. So we're going to make money one way or the other. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I was going to do it's right here in front of me, read a rhyme of the day. So today is Mary McGee's Happy Disposition. It says, "Now if you or I on a windy day were hanging out clothes like that, I'm afraid that we would be just a little provoked if the wind blew off our hat. But Mary McGee is wiser, you see. When it blows, you will hear her cry, 'Never mind, Mr. Breeze. The more you tease, the quicker my clothes will dry.'" That's a sunny disposition. Or a happy disposition, as they call it in the book. So that was kind of fun. I'm like, with spring coming, that's going to be happening more. Not that many people hang out their clothes anymore, I don't think. But anyway, on with the rest of the fun stuff we got. I found this heat and bond, which, is for making clothes and different stuff like that, crafting projects. So I use this occasionally when I'm doing different projects with material. It's a no-sew option, as they call it. I was excited to find these. It's a pair of gold scissors in a leather case. And somebody taped them together, so there is some moisture that's inside of them. But amazingly, they have not started to rust. These are made in Germany. It looks like the gold-plated handles. I've not been able to find a name, but it might be under the tape. So, but in the leather case, it's a great find. Scissors can be quite valuable depending upon which ones they are. But the case says Germany on it. That's how I know this is a German set. So we'll take that tape off and find some more. But I was excited to find that. We got a lot of smalls today. So I picked this up, Self-Stick Art Needlework Board. What's funny is just this morning, before I left for the bins, I took a piece of needlepoint crewel work and stretched it around cardboard, taped it down, all that. and then I go to the bins and I find exactly what I could have used. So this will be ready for the next time. So yeah, so those I use, you know, for needlework projects, so you can glue them down fairly easily without struggling with double-sided tape like what I was using. Some of you may know we do backpacks for the homeless, so we pick up supplies at the bins. So I picked up a couple ponchos there, so we'll throw those in the backpacks. The other thing, pick up school supplies, because in the fall people are always doing school supply drives, and I'm making the assumption that come fall schools will be back in session and they'll be looking for supplies. So I picked up a brand new package of pencils, because again, at the bins they're very inexpensive, so it's a good find. Another item we find, and I think this is from the same household as the Santa and Mrs. Santa figurines, because it's got a $3 sticker on it that looks exactly like there, was Tiny Tim and Bob Cratchit. So these two figures, I have no idea if they're valuable, who makes them, or anything else. I just thought, oh, those are always collectible. So I grabbed them. They're in good shape. Somebody glued his hand to the head. I don't know if that was factory done or if somebody just did it for an effect, but it looks more like somebody just used a hot glue gun and did that. So I don't think that's from the factory. And in fact, I don't think he was probably sitting in his dad's arms to begin with, but I like the effect. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Another thing I found was this tiny shelf. This is a made in Italy piece, stamped right on the edge there. So yeah, nice little decorator piece, and brass is back, gold is back. And those made in Italy pieces are always good. There's a vintage pair of glasses, sunglasses. They're mirrored on the end. It's kind of hard to see, but they are mirrored with just a very slight tint to them. They are marked AOS plus S on the lenses. So made in Taiwan. I haven't looked them up. They do have a number on them, so to look those up. But I pick up vintage glasses when I find them, just because, you know, they sell. That's why, I guess, the bottom line. Another thing I found was this gnome figurine. Whoops, if I hold him back a little bit, the light's better. And he's a hobbyist piece. He's got the initials written in the bottom. But he's well done, and we sell a lot of these little gnomes down at the Pink Elephant, the antique store, where we have a booth. I share a booth with Nicole Northgarden. So another thing we found was this vintage 1960s/70s cup. Yep, that's just dirt. It's in great shape. This one is a Figojo flint. It's made in Norway. I don't know quite how to say that. Some of my Norway fans will help me with that. But yeah, I just love the graphics on it. It screams mid-century, doesn't it? Which is cool. And then we found two other mugs. These are twins mugs. These are thermal serve, I believe. Oh, no, these are called Royal Crest, made in the USA, thermal mugs. This one is the 1990 Minnesota Twins team, and this is the 1988 Minnesota Twins team. Oh, this one's the thermal serve. It even says so right there, and Gatorade, so they must have been part of the sponsors. This one is just Minnesota Twins and Gatorade. So yeah, because we're in Minnesota, Twins merchandise sells well, so that's good. Then I have another one of these ghost buckets for Halloween. So I found that, and it has all sorts of goodies on the inside that we picked up today too. Found this adorable bear. He's got movable joints, but he's ceramic, which I thought was very unusual. You don't see too many movable ceramics. He does have a label on the back. Sorry, I can't talk very well. It's called Flambeau with a crown on it. So I haven't looked him up or anything, but just thought he was an adorable bear. Bears are always collectible too. I'm gonna start piling stuff over there. I found this set of, there's 4 of them. These hummingbirds, their beaks got bent being in there, but little brass hummingbirds. And they hang on the wall. They got the little hangers on them. So these are Again, brass is back, as they're saying. So, in fact, we got 4 of them. I'll price these individually and put them down at the Pink Elephant. There's another one. And then there's one more. Oh, and his beak really got bent. Yeah, I could have done that when I stuck him in the bucket. But they bend back. So, yeah, so that was a fun little find. This was my favorite nostalgic find. I don't know why. It's a plastic toy telescope. I loved these as a kid, even though really they aren't telescopic. But I loved playing pirate when I was a kid, when I would see one of these. I don't know if I had one or if someone else had one that I know. And actually, no, I don't know. It's got a number on here. That's kind of interesting. Oh, it's not as old as I thought it was. It's 2010. It has a date right on there. But it looks vintage, doesn't it? Looks very vintage. But yeah, it has made in China, 2010, right on there. Olivia. Anyway. Brought back memories, even if it's not old. All right, what else did we find? Another item for the backpack. Little bottles of lotion and shampoo you put in there. Found this little pocket pack, not knowing what was in it, but it's one of these slide puzzles. So that was fun. It's the 4 across. I remember doing those as a kid too. Again, I don't think this is very old, but it's really nice in its little pack. So, and then I found a lot of craft supplies. So I picked up all these little packages of craft supplies. I have a spinner unit down at the Pink Elephant where I have a little bag of craft supplies in there. So a lot of beadwork and things like that. Then the other thing I have sold, surprisingly to me, down at the Pink Elephant that I've sold quite a bit are wine stoppers, bottle caps, bottle stoppers. So here's a leaf, copper leaf one, and then there's an oak leaf one. So I picked these up to put down there. And again, I don't, let's see, usually $2.99, $3.99, or $4.99 for the more elaborate ones, but they sell well, so I'm good with that. And then I found these 2 Oriental figures, which I thought were great. The fact that I found both of them, they are marked Japan on the bottom. They have cute little expressions. So yeah, they're red, black, and gold. Very simple paint scheme on them. They do have some wear, along some of the paint, but that's okay. They look vintage, and they are vintage. All right, so that's the bucket. And then, yeah, we found a slew of jewelry. So we'll get through that, but I want to show you what I have all the jewelry in. This was one of the coolest finds, I think. This is a vintage cheese box. Pasteurized processed cheese distributed by Land O'Lakes Creameries Incorporated, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And then it's made in West something. It's stamped on the side of the box, but I can't tell where it was made at. But yeah, it's got beautiful age to it. It's oxidized, so it, on the bottom as well. So it has been sitting somewhere for a long time, and it's American cheese too. It says right on the end of the box. That's pretty cool. So I'll have to look that up, because that Land O'Lakes, of course, is a company that's here in the Minnesota area as well. Because we are the Land of Lakes, right? So here's just a little package, different charms that are in that. I have some different beads. I did find a few marbles. These are all modern marbles, not hand blown, just inexpensive ones you can still buy today. Oh, let's see. How do we get through all of this jewelry? Very carefully, right? All right. So I always give my wife first pick on the jewelry. So whatever she wants, she gets. She might want this. Oops, this is an earring hung on there. There we go. All right. So this is a safari. I shouldn't say safari. It's zebra and I don't know what kind of animal that is. It almost looks like a unicorn. It's got a couple zebras and another animal on it. Yeah, it's just a nice, oh, there it is. It just looks like that. It's an inexpensive bracelet. These are plastic beads, I believe. But yeah, just a nice black and white necklace with zebras. We'll leave it at that. And then this is a pretty statement piece necklace. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That is, and it's quite heavy. There's one. It's missing. Yep, it's missing a few of the rhinestones on there, but quite the piece. And I did find a couple rings. These are inexpensive kids' rings. That got put in there. I did find this ring too. Oh, there you go. We'll have to do some more, but this is marked, this beautiful ring. Look at that. It's marked 925 on the inside. And it's got, obviously, the red stones, some clear stones. So we'll have to test those to see what kind of stones those are. But that is a very nice ring. So that was a good find. We'll set him aside to test. Set him up there. Here's a nice bracelet. Some nice hair. Here's another bracelet with skulls, with these like turquoise skulls on them. I'm gonna turn this other light on because it seems a little dark. Yeah, that's a little helpful. So yeah, no, I think that's an earring. There's only one. That's why I thought it was a bracelet, but no, it's an earring. But I only found one of them. Here's another pierced work earring. Nothing special. Here, everything's all tangled up. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff, and this is all tangled up in here. Again, when I go to the bins and I see jewelry, I just pull it out, dump it in the cart. I usually try to find a box, like the cheese box, to put it in so it doesn't fall through the cart, because I've had that happen and I've lost some pieces. The one time I lost a piece of sterling because it fell through and I could never find it. But here's there, I got it. Here's a nice gold chain. This is a stone, it's an apple. Little green apple on a gold chain. And nope, not marked. But still, just a nice necklace. Oh, there's two of them. They're stuck together. Oh, it's just tangled. So there's two apples on the end of the chain. So we'll have to untangle that. And there's this item, which is another necklace with tiny beads, seed beads, I believe they call those. The nice little pendant on it. Here's a nice heavy bracelet, black and gold. No markings that I can see. Here's another white and black bracelet, kind of a theme going on here, isn't there? Oh, this one does have a mark on it. Don't recognize it, doesn't. It's just a box. Another little heart charm bracelet. Oh, this has Kathy Ireland. It's a Kathy Ireland bracelet. It's got a huge, I think it's not a bracelet, it's a, you know, just like a clip on your purse or your backpack or something. Yeah, I think it's that's why the purse, right? You guys will educate me. Just a dangly to hang onto your, clip onto your backpack, your purse, your bag, whatever. There's another beaded bracelet. It's heavily worn, looks like. So these I think they're cold, so I believe these are stones. Little stretch bracelet. Here's, oh, it's a little necklace. Oh, here's my other two marbles. Those in there. Oh, this one's nice. Black and white. My wife likes black and white. She might like that one too. That's kind of cool. No mark. Here's a little bracelet. And again, some of these are more kids. There's a whole bunch of earrings still on the card. I'm missing a few. And what I do with these, again, I put them in lots and either sell them on, you know, to viewers. I sold some to Melissa from Journey of Jewelry, or the other thing, I put them in jars and I put them down to Pink Elephant for, you know, so much per jar, depends on what it is. This one is it's missing several stones on it. Don't recognize the symbol on it. Here's another small bracelet. Plastic beads on it, feels like. Here's a wire necklace. Yep, with just some plastic beads. Another pierced earring. Yeah, they just keep coming. Oh, this one's got an Endangered Species Store necklace. These are shells, so that's kind of cool. Still with the tag on it. Here's some a beaded necklace. Nice fall colors. I've got another necklace trying to hang on to it. This is a stone. Yeah, it's cold. Stone love bracelet. Anklet, maybe. It's pretty big for a bracelet. Hoop earring. This is a broken necklace. Oh wow, that is a dangly earring. One long dangly earring. It's kind of cool though. Nice and long. Oh, these came off of the little kids' earrings card. Here's another hoop earring. Hope I'm not boring you too much with all this jewelry. There's an earring. This one was marked $11.99, so there's a price tag on it. I think that's an anklet. It's kind of cool. Double rings. One size. Banana Republic. Got marked down, put on sale. Ooh. That one's a funky stone in there. Another earring. Got lots of single earrings in this lot, so I don't know why that is. Then we got this guy. Big tangled mess. It's another, I don't know what that just looks like, a pendant. Yep, these are look like wooden beads. Another earring. And this one was an earring. I was really sad I couldn't find the other one of this one. Look at this. It's kind of that tribal art, punched metal, wire, very primitive style with beads. But I think it's kind of cool. A cool earring. Too bad there weren't two of them. I wish I could have found the other one, but I couldn't. There's a funky ring, and then found this chipstone bracelet. Oh, and there's the other leaf guy. So that's pretty much our haul today, guys. Lots of things, either big or little. It's kind of funny how it was one extreme or the other, but yeah. So that's what we have, and Appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.